Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Sitting here with Sanya Richards Ross and Aaron Ross, Giants guy, Olympic gold medalist. And so, on your in your line of work, running, do you have anybody that is like an insane rival to you? Do you have any runner that's in your league around your age who just can't stand, like a Yankee Red Sox thing that you just want to kill them every time you're out there?
Well, there's obviously one.
You don't have to, you don't have to say it if you want.
Yeah, I mean, it's very competitive, and it's tough because we all want the same things. And in track and field, unlike football, it's you're in your own lane, and there's somebody right outside of you, so you can kind of channel your anger or wanting to be the best to that person. But for me, there are a few athletes that, like in 2008, I got the bronze in the Olympics.
Right.
I was touted to win the race, and Christina Rugu from Great Britain beat me, and I was like, I gotta get her back in London, But nothing personal, because she wanted to beat me, and everybody, when we line up, everybody wants to beat the other
For someone
athlete,
like you, bronze is you don't like
oh yeah,
that.
no,
You
it
don't
was,
like
it was
that,
yeah,
You don't
very
forget that.
very
You don't
disappointing.
forget
Never
that.
forget that.
Yeah, for me, I'm having a party. You're going back. You're going back to training.
Yeah.
No, I
training
get it.
harder.
That's how you have to be. That's the only way to get better. Right?
Yeah,
I know. Well, and we were just talking, Aaron, about the Texas. You went to University of Texas, played football there, and that program there. My God, it's like insane, like a pro team, even more so. We're talking about, you said the training facility has like face recognition, like out of a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
What do you think about athletes getting paid? Like if you're generating that kind of money and you're taking a risk at getting hurt at any second, I think basketball and football guys, you should get paid. You should get paid.
Now that I'm out of college, I can answer this honestly.
Right, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. You're 30, you got 2 rings. What are they going to do?
Well, now, I mean, I think we should have a bigger scholarship check, should I say.
Okay.
Right.
So I guess not.
Whatever you don't
not
use on
under the
books
table.
is yours.
Yeah, exactly. Not under the table, but have a bigger
Yeah,
scholarship.
you're just
check.
saying more money available.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, this is how the Italians do it. Here's $5 million for books. Whatever's left over.
That works.
$5 million for biology.
Keep the change.
Whatever you don't need. That's how my peeps do it.
I wanted to ask you this, because you said you're born in Jamaica. I was born in another country. I'm from Egypt. But now I'm a naturalized American citizen. Did you at any point, because the Jamaican running program is no slouch, they're very good as well.
Yeah.
Did you ever consider running for Jamaica over the United States?
Yeah, that's a great question. So I started when I got to the United States when I was 12. I remember at 16 I went to the Junior Olympics, and one of the recruits came up to me and she said, "You should sign up for the team. You're great. You'd make the national team." And so I go. I'm all excited, and she's like, "Where's your passport?" And I was like, I don't have a passport, And she's like, "Oh, you're not American?" Because they all thought I was American. And so I had to make the decision at a young age. I hadn't run for either country yet, and I told my parents, I was like, I really want to run for the U.S. All my friends are here, and my parents, we sat down and decided based on the pros and cons, and I think I made the right decision. I've been very blessed to run for the U.S.
I'd say.
Yeah, the Jamaicans are. I went through a rough patch though, where they thought I was a traitor and a sellout. It was really tough.
Oh, screw them.
But are you friends with any of them? Because you are from the same place, and you guys are. It's a small world. Your sport.
Yeah, I mean, I've been running for the U.S. now for 12 years, so it's it's old news now, and I have great friends, Usain, Shelly-Ann Fraser, Veronica Campbell. You become friendly with them. We go to we live in hotels together. We travel all over Europe together. So yeah, I have great relationships, and the Jamaicans love me now, and I'm one of theirs, and so it's awesome. I'll always be. So it's good.
I think I think the reason a lot of great runners come out of Jamaica is, you try swallowing a pound of weed and running from the cops. Pound of weed you swallow running from the cops. There's a lot of roughing.
They've got coffee in the Blue Mountains too.
Right.
Aaron, what do you think? What do you think about the direction football's going? Everybody's talking about it's getting soft, concussions, blah blah blah. It's going to be a 2-hand touch game in 20 years. What do you think? What direction do you think it's going? And do you think it's a good thing wherever it's going?
Far as health-wise, keeping us healthy for the long term, I definitely appreciate that. But I'm a defensive player, so
you hit.
I like to hit.
You're the guy who gets screwed the most out of this. Yeah,
exactly. But I think it's good for the longevity of the league. But
does it worry you though that the game changes and you lose fans? I mean, because I think part of why Americans, I know for me,
You want to see the hard.
I want to see guys do stuff that I can't do and not die. You know what I mean?
Well, listen, it's a barbaric game, but you know that going into it, and young boys love it. I mean, that's what kids are made out of. Young guys they're into that stuff.
That's the appeal. Yeah.
I think it's also a beautiful skill game to the point where it's not like hockey in this country, where Americans can't appreciate hockey. They really do. I think the Islanders and the Rangers in particular would lose like half of their fans if there was no fighting. Yeah. But football's a beautiful enough sport to where I think they'd appreciate it more. But there's nothing like my first Super Bowl where I had really good seats. I sat third row when you guys were in Indy a couple of years ago, and the one hit that the kid, what's the kid, the defensive back on the Patriots with a weird first name,
Chong.
Yes.
He put on Hicks or Nix.
Yeah.
Oh my God! I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I thought he was dead. I said that guy's dead, and
and he bounces back up.
Yeah. Right, he bounces back up. It's just a different. It's a different thing. Have you ever had your bell rung to where you said, "Whoa, I got to get out of the game"? Like, how severe have you ever had it? Like, have you had a lot of concussions?
I had one in college. But I played through the guy to know I had a concussion until after the game.
It's tough.
Yeah, I was a punt returner, caught the ball and got smacked.
Oh.
I started seeing I had stars. I never had a concussion before.
You saw stars.
I didn't know what to expect.
Right. Wow.
Yeah, I know that's bad. When you're in a gray area medically that you've never been before, like what's going to happen right now?
But when you got with the JPP collision, when the three of you got that, I remember that when he was
I remember
playing
that.
with John. Yeah, I was scared.
Yeah,
because they both kind of were blindsided. They were going for the interception. And can you imagine JPP?
He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
I was in the stands like, Lord Jesus.
That guy is huge.
And his own teammate. Like, watch out.
What does that guy's ass look like in the shower? That guy has the biggest ass I've ever seen in my life.
Does he reach for a $5 bill like this? His pockets seem real high up. He's got a high butt.
He's got a shelf. I mean, I remember I said the Giants signed J-Lo. It's a big ass, man. What about the stuff you do to that poor kid Prince in the locker room? Speaking of those, oh my God, they destroy him, throwing him in ice and everything. Like what?
Prince is like the little brother of the team.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
He's definitely the little brother.
He's getting it bad though, man.
He's definitely the little brother, but I mean, he takes it with a lot of...
He's all right.
Yeah, fun and joy.
People are soft. It's like the football play. It's a football locker room. We're not looking at the
locker room is tough. A lot of people can't handle the locker room.
Yeah, Americans treat it like we're looking at the back room in Congress or something, voting on a gun bill. It's a football team.
But don't you think it's just as important to win your teammates over in the locker room, too?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what you do out on the field has a lot to do with it.
Right.
But you got to get along with everybody in the locker room because you're around each other all the time.
Well, I heard that you got to do weird stuff. I heard that Phil McConkey was only on the Giants his last 2 years to take urine tests for LT.
Solid.
He would take he would just get his urine.
He collected a check for that, too.
He's on the team. I believe he's got a very important role in the team. I got to take another quick break. Can you guys hang out another few minutes, finish out the hour? Yeah. This is good. We're having fun. I love hanging out with athletes, and I feel better about myself. We'll be back with the last few minutes of the hour on the Artie Lange Show. Welcome back to the Artie Lange Show. Let's talk a little bit about the TV show. It's called Sanya's Glam and Gold, premiering Thursday, July 25th, 10 p.m. Eastern, on WeTV. So, give us the rundown. What's the synopsis of the show?
Well, the show follows my family. So I work with my mom and my dad. They're my managers and my agents on the track.
Nice.
My sister and I own a salon together. You guys saw her come out and touch me up. And
beautiful.
We own a salon together in Austin. Thank you. I think so too. My cousin is my publicist and my stylist, and my husband, of course, who you get to see us balance our marriage and our careers, and so it's really fun. It's a great family show. You're gonna laugh, cry, get mad, but hopefully in the end, you love us as a family.
Sounds fascinating to me. I think it's a good idea that you guys are doing these shows together, because after meeting you guys, I really do want to. I like you guys. I want to check it out.
I want to know more.
I do.
It's a good idea.
Is the show going to be here and sit around living in New York area because of the Giants, or is it going to be some in Texas?
Well, we finished the first season, so it was...
We filmed where? Austin, Jamaica, Jacksonville, New York. Yeah, so we went all over. It was really, really, really good.
That's great.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It can be taxing the travel, but again, it seems like you guys are having fun. How many episodes you do?
So we have 6 episodes. We film for 7 weeks.
Right.
So it starts on July 25th and will run until the end of August.
Okay.
So set your DVRs. Don't miss it. Tune in.
don't
More on
miss
the
it.
Watching it
Rosses.
now. Glam and gold.
It sounds like fun to me. I'm there. I sometimes I'm one of those guys. I feel if I just look at healthy people, I'll get healthier. Like I'll just watch the Zumba fitness infomercial for and at the end I just feel like punching all those people in the face. So now is your family real into the show? Like are they? Because I know I have cousins. There'd be pains in the asses hanging around there. I mean, what's for free? What isn't for free? I mean, do you guys? Did your family seem to hang on a little bit, or?
Yeah, I mean, Oh wait, I think I misunderstood the question. You're asking if they did what? No. Okay,
do they hang on like?
No. I'm sorry. You trying to get me in trouble?
Where do you keep your Super Bowl ring?
I thought because the show is based around my family, so I thought you meant were they involved and hanging in there. Sean, isn't that what you thought too?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Shane. I always.
She's bad with names. She'll mess
Sean,
the name up in a minute.
I got love for you. Happy birthday, Shane.
Don't worry about it, Tanya. It's okay.
Yeah, really, everything's fine.
Your name is hard. Anyway, but no, my family is very involved in the filming of the show. Like I said, my mom and dad are on the show, and you see that dynamics of having being their boss and then being their daughter. Of course, we have some conflict there. And my sister and I, we just started the business about 3 years ago, and we're still trying to figure out who's the real boss. And so you see us kind of have that battle.
What is the business?
The hair salon. We have a hair salon.
And that's in Texas?
In Austin,
Nice.
Texas, yeah. And so, I invested in the business, but it was my sister's dream, and we're kind of like, I feel like I'm the bigger boss. She feels like she's the one there every day. She's the bigger boss. So, that also has challenges. And then my cousin, she's just a riot. So it's great.
I have started a couple of business ventures with good friends of mine from high school, and eventually what we end up calling the business is I Ask Artie for Money. Incorporated.
Is that an LLC?
Yeah. You sound like you guys actually have a plan. Like eventually, guys, it starts out like, dude, man, you know how good I am at fixing cars. It's gonna be Artie Lange's mechanic shop, and at the end it's just me buying him Coke.
From the athletic standpoint, how much are the cameras following you when you're doing what you do for a living? In other words, is Coach Coughlin going to let a camera come in and watch you train?
He doesn't sound like a guy who's going to let that happen.
Probably not. Right.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
But do we follow you at all when you go do your thing on the track?
Yeah, so the first season you see me, I actually have toe surgery right after the Olympics because I had an injury to my big toe for about 4 or 5 years, and I finally had the surgery. So you see me go through that and trying to get back on the track. And you do see when Ross is in Austin, he trains. So you see us work together in the gym. You see me on the track. You see him on the field. It's good. In Jacksonville, they got to go do a lot more. We know Coach Coughlin's a little bit more strict, so we'll see how that goes. But hopefully season 2 will be in New York, based in New York.
And start off with 5 or 6 interceptions first couple of games. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you right now. Hopefully season 2 will have another hiding spot for another ring. Sanya's Glam and Gold, Thursday, July 25th, 10 p.m. Sanya, Richard Ross, and Aaron Ross. You guys were great. Come back anytime.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thanks
guys.
Giants,
all the best. All the best.
Come to Hoboken for a slice, me and Eli.
Go Big Blue.
Later.
Go Big Blue.